In today's video, what I wanted to share with you is something I found that I thought was pretty cool. Cheapest heat transfers that I found online. And not only that, they have a crazy fast turnaround. All right, so here we are, FM Expressions, custom heat transfers. The heat transfers here are gonna start at 15 cents per heat transfer. Now the price does vary on the amount of heat transfers you order, but on top of the 15-cent price, the turnaround time is as little as 1 day. If you're ordering 75 or more, you're gonna get that 15-cent price with the $25 setup fee. If you're ordering 1 to 74, you're getting them at 25 cents each with a $25 setup fee, which is not bad at all when you think about it. If you're only ordering 1, it's 25 cents. I mean, come on, you can't beat that. Of course, they're charging you a $25 setup fee. If you're trying to do, for example, if you have a customer that has a 50 shirt order, you're gonna pay 25 cents per transfer and a $25 setup fee. So, I mean, you're gonna come out on top big time if you charge $10 to $12 per t-shirt. You're gonna have low to no overhead because all you're gonna need is a heat press. You don't need any of the other equipment. You don't need a flash dryer, a conveyor unit, a screen press. Price does go up for the nylon formula. You got the vintage formula here and performance formula. The reason the performance formula is a little bit more is because it's also going to be specially formulated inks. If you've ever worked with the Under Armour type materials, you know those are going to be a little bit more tricky to print on, especially with the dye migration. If you're printing like on a maroon shirt, a red, something like that with real heavy dyes in it. If you're gonna print white, you're gonna see, I mean, within hours of you printing that dye migration. And then it shows you here all the colors that are in stock, which are pretty much any color you can want as far as like basic colors. Even a few non-basic colors are in here. Performance colors, the performance are gonna be a little bit more basic. The turnaround time is as little as 1 business day if you get that order in by 3 o'clock. This is gonna be your 9 by 12.75, which is kind of just like maybe text. And the 12 by 12 is gonna be your standard screen print size. You might be thinking 12 by 12, that's kind of small, but it's your standard screen print size. I usually don't print anything bigger than a 13 by 13. I keep it inside that box. It's a pretty decent size, a pretty good size. Artwork guidelines, Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, or Corel Draw 6. I don't really mess with Corel Draw 6. Photoshop all day, that's all I use, so that's great. Send us your artwork at the exact size that you want it printed. For example, if you pick a 9 by 12.75 sheet, but upload an 8 by 8 image, we'll print the uploaded image of 8 by 8. So make sure when you do send them the artwork that it is the actual size that you're gonna want it. It also says here, submit your artwork, right reading as you would like it to look when applied to the garment. Our artist will mirror the image for you. Okay, so when you get them back in, when you get your transfers in, they're gonna be mirrored. So when you actually go to print it, it's gonna be the right way. So all that basically is saying to make sure that your artwork is vectorized. If you don't know what vectorization is or you need vectorization software, be sure and check out my video on Vector Magic. That is the best and easiest as far as learning vectorization. If you send them some crummy artwork and it's real pixelated and it's not vectorized, that's what you're gonna get back, and that's what's gonna transfer to your shirt. So just make sure that it is vectorized, you are at least 300 DPI, and you know what you're doing as far as artwork. So when I saw this here, I said, man, this is really cool because this would actually eliminate the step of me actually screening the shirts, and I just go straight to the heat press. You can do full color, which is cool. I mean, that for somebody that even has a 4-color press that wants to go full color, not sure what you need to get started, or just want to upgrade your equipment, be sure and check out my Amazon store for the best deals on sale for screen print supplies and products all in one place. So full color, obviously it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but still worth the price. I mean, $250 for 50 to 74, $170, the price drops dramatically if you order 75 plus, and then $150 from 100 to 1,000, which is not bad because if you think about it, if you're gonna spend your time doing the full color, you're gonna want to get an order of at least 100 or more. So I mean that pretty much makes it worth it right there at $150. And then you do get your setup fee of $60 for the 9 by 12.75 or the $80 on the 12 by 12. Full color, I charge anywhere from 10 to 12 bucks. You can also get these transfers printed in water-based. Water-based, again, are gonna be a little bit more expensive. The feel is nice on the water-based. The only thing is, after you wash, you have a few washes, maybe 10 plus washes, you're gonna notice that image start to fade and not be as vibrant as it was when you first printed it. It is considered a premium because of the hand. It's a real soft hand, which means it like you don't even feel the ink on the shirt. It adds that premium feel to it. Vintage is kind of gonna be the same thing. It's kind of gonna have like a distressed look to it. Fashion, 100% cotton or poly blend. Another cool thing here is the number calculator. You can go here and you can add your name. You're gonna go the type of ink they're gonna use, athletic, for example, and then they have these different fonts here. So we'll go like, for example, Galaxy. Is it gonna be arch or is it gonna be straight? And then your color, let's just go with black. And then your height, which usually I'll go with the 2.5, which is decent, a 9-inch in width. And name, just for example, so right here it's gonna charge me $1.75 per name, and the more I order, the price goes down. The same with the numbers. If you're using Thermoflex or a heat transfer vinyl, how much is that heat transfer vinyl per foot, right? And how much are you gonna get out of it? How many numbers or how many names are you gonna get out of that foot? So it kind of comes out the same. The only thing here is you're not having to go in yourself and do the artwork, type in all the names, throw it to your plotter, get it cut, weed everything out, then heat press. You're eliminating all the steps. All you're gonna be doing is just actually heat pressing, and it's gonna come out the same as far as cost. It's gonna be comparable as far as cost, and it's gonna have a nicer hand because it's gonna be screen printed instead of the heat transfer vinyl, which at times has a real hard blocky feel to it. Anybody that's printed with heat transfer vinyl, as far as like numbers, you get that big old square, knows exactly what I'm talking about. So another thing here is there's gonna be, if you don't have your artwork, you're like, man, I need to get out something quick. They do have an art library here that you can choose different stock images from. Something like this, you can take out all the colors and make it one color. You can just do this and buy it just as is. They have all these different images here. For example, what's cool about this too, if you think about it, is you can open up a little kiosk at the mall or at a flea market, sell at a flea market, just order 25 of each design. It's gonna be $182. Have yourself a stack of shirts, make one test shirt, just put it there, a sample shirt, and somebody comes up, you have different color shirts, okay, which design do you like? Boom, print it out. You're charging 15 bucks. I mean, you're gonna make 10 bucks or more off of each shirt. So they also have the art library. You can customize all this stuff right here. King Print, there it is, King Print Varsity Soccer. And what's cool about this is you can actually send this to your customer, and look at how long did that take me. That took me 2 seconds to do, right? Versus actually having to mock this up myself and vectorize everything. This way, you know everything's vectorized, you know the quality is gonna be good, and everything's here already. And you can send this to your customer for approval. Yeah, I like that. Let's just change the color or whatever it is, right? And there it is. I mean, minimal effort, maximum profit. The more I get into this website, I'm really liking it. Summer collection, yoga, softball and baseball is really big. Sell a lot of that, ton of that, softball and baseball. But again, I mean, this website is great. I'm glad I found it. I just wanted to share it with you guys. And if you did find this helpful, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out all my other screen print videos. Click the link in my description for screen print supplies on sale right now from Amazon, and check you on the next one.